day I wanted to marry, he said, you can't marry an entrepreneur. And he said, you can marry a person only who's in a job. So you can imagine where I come from. So Maria, for an entrepreneur, it's not about choosing that or this. As I told you, an entrepreneur is a risk.
Yeah, correct.
He can do anything, I would say.
There are a lot of women, like they marry to a very good, well-settled family. They have enough money, their husband is working good, or they have a business, their own business and all. Still, do you think women should have money in their hand?
Maria, I think this I would think 30 years back, or if I didn't even think of it.
Yeah.
But I think that is the most foolish thing a woman can do. People take time to accept that, oh, a woman can do this.
Yes.
So I think plenty of challenges for that matter which came in.
How do you manage your time? What is the discipline you follow in your life? And what is the routine you follow so that it can be a motivation to many of us? Hello everyone, welcome you all our Finance Chapels podcast. This is March month, and March month we are celebrating Women's Day. Now, in our podcast also we wanted to showcase special women and their achievements, their struggles, so that you all can motivate in your life to take some decisions at right time. I'm very happy to invite Mrs. Laveena D'Souza from Riya Interiors, where I know her from so many years, from youth. And then when I came to Bangalore, I still remember when I entered into her room where she was at that time an entrepreneur, and I was just thinking to start about entrepreneurship. And she welcomed me and she gave her knowledge that I really vouch for that. And not only that, after that we were in different multiple networking groups where we are a part of that groups. And today she is taking lead in different organizations. Not only that, she is a successful women entrepreneur. Thank you so much, Laveena, for being here.
Thank you, Maria.
And
Thank you for inviting me.
I definitely know that from you, there are a lot of things which our audience can learn. A lot of women, they can motivate you and they can take bold steps in their life through your story. Okay, let's deep dive into your story. I just wanted to ask, now today Riya Interior is almost 20 plus years organization, which is giving work, job to many people. Not only that, you are building such a beautiful houses where a lot of families spend their lifetime in that houses. I think every day they remember you when they see their interiors and all. I just want to understand like how you have started. What was the 20 years journey, and what do you think when you look back? Was that Laveena was same today?
Thank you, Maria, for having me here, first of all.
Thank you.
And I think 20 years we can't wrap up in such a short time.
Correct.
But I think I'd like to share a few things because I come from a very, very, very humble background. And if I tell you that my father, the day I wanted to marry, he said, you can't marry an entrepreneur. And he said, you can marry a person only who's in a job. So you can imagine where I come from. But never said that. Said that I have within me that entrepreneurship has been there within me as a child. And I've seen that I've nurtured it, I've grown with it. And I think that is what keeps me going till date. So I come from a humble background. I'm originally from Bangalore, but studied in Bombay. Did my schooling till 12th in Bombay, and after that I was in Mangalore for 3 years. And from there, being in Mangalore, in a small town like Mangalore, where people are waiting, where a girl finishes her college and then gets them married. Yeah. So I come from that conservative family where you are asked to get married immediately. Yeah. And but that was, I think, the most wonderful step of my life, where I get married to Ashley, and he helped me to become an entrepreneur. So where you are told that no, you can't be an entrepreneur, even not even get married to an entrepreneur, there's somebody who's telling you that fly. Yeah. And I think this is my story, a small gist what I was and what I am today. Yeah. And that this 20 years of entrepreneurship journey has been amazing. not only for myself, what I was, and I have been able to help people to think about starting their own enterprises. So that's what makes me a little confident about.
Yes. Now, as you said, Ashley is a backbone for you because you never thought about marrying an entrepreneur. Of course, that was out of your mind. But anyway, you married an employed person who is working from morning to evening, and at that time he supported you, right? Now, my question is, like, why that entrepreneurship came in your mind? Like, why that zeal from you?
By nature, I'm a very innovative person. I can't sit in one place.
Okay.
For me, if you ask me to sit that, you got to do this job, I can never do it. For me, meeting people is my passion.
Okay.
I love meeting people. And I think that keeps me going. The new energy I find. I love meeting people, right from the or maybe a 2-year-old child or a year-old child to an 80. I can talk to people and I can converse anything under the sky. So that being said, so entrepreneurship, maybe it was gifted naturally to me by God. That I think that skill was given, and also I thought is that only an entrepreneur can think things differently. Whereas an employee always thought is you are asked by a boss to do this.
Correct.
But
Certain tasks.
only an entrepreneur can take all the risk, evolve. And only an entrepreneur can think differently. So that's maybe my.
Started entrepreneurship, but first time there are a lot of different type of entrepreneurship. So you can say I'm into a service because the mine is also entrepreneurship, but in a different way. Why you have chosen that difficult part? What I say is, why difficult I'm saying, because you are into interiors, you have to manage people, you have to manage clients, and you have to provide productive work there and qualitative work. Because if you if you compromise on quality, it will impact your business later. So why you thought interior is the best way to start with?
So Maria, for an entrepreneur, it's not about choosing that or this. As I told you, an entrepreneur is a risk.
Correct.
He can do anything, I would say. So this opportunity did not come to me that I wanted to be an interior designer. Yes, I was a very artistic person during my college days. The whatever money I would get in, I would get into learning skill developments. I used to do paintings, and I was into art.
Yeah.
So this opportunity did not come to me that I wanted to become an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I wanted to do something, but something different. Yes. So when I had my after my second child, when I was 24, I wanted to go and work or do something. Now, unfortunately, leaving 2 kids at home was not easy.
Correct.
The maids or anything, it wasn't absolutely not easy. And Ashley was like, in a month he would travel, and he would travel almost 20 days in a month. So it was very difficult. So I did go for jobs, thinking that I went and gave interviews saying that I wanted to do something.
Yeah.
I didn't particularly think about entrepreneurship because I think back then women entrepreneurship was not as much spoken about what it is now.
Correct.
Now people are encouraging women entrepreneurship, but those days business women it was just looked at. So this came to me and is when my child was around 6 months. My younger son was around 6 months, and I wanted to do something, and then my neighbor came to me and he said, she looked at my house and she said, hey, your kitchen has come out very beautiful. And I wanted to do this modular kind of kitchen. So I said, why don't you go ahead? So she said, I can't do this because it's too expensive. I said, is it? And my kitchen was done by my brother-in-law. He's the person because of whom I'm in this business today. So I said, why not? I'll help you get it. And we gave my brother-in-law help to get the estimation. We gave the estimation. I kind of coordinated between my brother-in-law and that is Ashley's brother and this neighbor of mine. And she placed the order for her whole house, which was, she gave the complete interior works.
Okay.
And now my brother-in-law was based in Bangalore and it was very difficult for him to coordinate. So he asked me, he proposed, he said, why don't you coordinate this job and I will pay your fees. So I said, no, initially I said, no, I will help you because that moment I never thought that this business is my future business. For me, it was like, I'm helping my brother-in-law. Never, not a single thought came in that I would take this as my career. Because I don't have initial degrees or initial a qualification to take this up. And this happened and it was very successful. My neighbor was super happy. I said, why not take this as a career? And I started making cold calls. I would get a list of people who are taken homes and I would just randomly call them, go and meet them. And to my surprise, I started getting references. I started getting orders for my brother-in-law. Now, initially it was very difficult to understand these drawings because interiors altogether a different ball game. So then I did my diploma in interiors and that's how I landed into this business. So this is not a choice from my end. This came to me, this opportunity came to me and I accepted it. And that's how I could.
I think you have brought a very good point where you were helping your neighbor and your brother-in-law and the dots have connected there and you have started your entrepreneurship journey because your first intention is to help others. So when you are started giving services, then definitely God is sending you the opportunity and money is a byproduct of that. Because this is what I learned from my mentors where they said that first start giving a service, then automatically money comes to you. Money is a byproduct of that product. So thank you so much for bringing in this point here and which is most important point. Now I just wanted to ask you another question that is, as you have started your entrepreneurship journey in the beginning, like when you was just 24, you had 6-month-old child and then you have started your entrepreneurship. Can you please tell me like what are the challenges you went through in the initial 3 to 5 years?
Okay, there were plenty of struggles, Maria. Firstly, you don't come from that background. Okay, you are and people don't trust you. The credibility issue. People say women take this as a hobby, and then I heard this from plenty of people saying that they take this, they'll do this for a year or two, and then they leave it. Okay, this is a very common comment I've always heard. Then since my carpenters or my team of carpenters, the labor come from, of course, the North of North India, where for them women is being treated like a doormat. So for them to follow instruction from a woman was very difficult. So that being one challenge. Managing finances was another because you're completely from a different background. We only think that okay, this is the order we've got, so now this money goes in. We are not aware of taxes, we are not aware of the filings, we are absolutely unaware. And so that was very difficult. And then your mindset, important was people take time to accept that a woman can do this. So I think plenty of challenges for that matter which came in, but I think we overcome one by one.
Now, when you were just young and you had 2 kids, you started this entrepreneurship, managing the things and everything, okay? One as a mother, one as a wife, and simultaneously, I have seen you like you were taking part of different networking groups and all. You were completely involving in that. How do you manage your time and how do you, what is the message you wanted to give all the women who are seeing here, especially? Because always they have one complaint, that is we don't have time because we have to take multiple roles in one house and we have to do our other jobs as well. So how did you manage and what is the message you wanted to give it to them?
Okay, this I think a wonderful thing to speak about, Maria. I think whenever I speak to women, most of them have this thing is I can't manage time. Okay, I agree, I don't disagree because we women are emotionally caught with things of feeling guilty or, of course, there's no doubt. But for me, balancing was one is I got complete support from my best half. I think that goes without saying, because if not he, if it wouldn't have been possible where I am today. Second is my children's support also, for that matter. I mean, it. There are times when I have had guests at home and where I am not present. I've had my 12-year, 10-year-old child who'd even make dosas and prepare breakfast and give it to them. So in a way, yes, that has been a great help. So that support is one. And I think prioritizing, because I speak to a lot of women, okay, and a lot of women come to me and they speak to and then tell us then how do we manage. But I've found a lot of women who say that my child needs time, my house needs time. But then ultimately, when these same children grow up and get into their professions, these same women are left out.
Correct.
Okay, and I see a lot of sad stories where women are educated. They are highly educated. They have some even doctors, and they have engineers who have qualified so well in their curriculum, but here they are lost. They don't know what to do because they have no identity in the society.
Correct.
They do not, other than their house, their children, they don't know anything in the world.
Yeah.
And by then, even their spouses are so busy with their own activities that they are completely lost.
Yeah.
So in fact, I try to counsel them. I try to tell them is whatever it is, you start somewhere small.
Correct.
It may be the smallest thing of all. If you're good at, please start with it.
Yes.
So I think we need to prioritize and balance it.
Yes.
We all have stress. We all have.
Yeah.
And you had, I had.
Yes.
I think, but we can't keep saying that. We can't keep crying over it.
Correct.
We can always start small.
Yeah, rather than crying later, it is better to start somewhere when they are young.
Way.
Small. Because even if they have kids at home, like we can tell them that, okay, you take care of this. So this is your responsibility. I take care of this.
Absolutely.
So, and many times even I observed with my community members as well, that people are like, they are not sharing they want. They are not able to express their views with the family members. They think that if I tell something, what they may think. We are always worried about others than worried about us. I think that's the best message. Everyone has to prioritize their own things without compromising others.
I wouldn't say prioritizing own things. Prioritize. When family needs you, be there. When work needs you, make sure it is done. So prioritizing, and we women are most of the time thinking about our family. Yes, family needs you. I don't deny. Everything is important, but where do we stand?
Correct. And I think another important message you shared is distributing the responsibility. Like as you said, like you are Ashley has supported you a lot. He is helping you a lot. Even I can see the same thing in my family as well. So when both are sharing the responsibilities, then I think everybody can be happy.
It's a teamwork.
It's a teamwork. Family is a teamwork.
Family is a team. If that family does not work as a team, then you don't see any team for that matter. It's sports, it's any of the activities. Team works.
Correct. Yes. Now if you see from last 20 years to now, like what are some of the financial mistakes or like some mistakes in your entrepreneurship journey which you have done? So that why we are bringing is like some people say that, okay, we should not do mistake. We have to do a mistake. How we can rectify that? Or what are the solutions you found for yourself to rectify those mistakes? So that because a lot of people nowadays, they think about entrepreneurship. So we can give some inputs to them.
Okay. In my case, financial mistakes have been a little lower. One is because I had Ashley's support on guiding me on my finances. Okay. Number one. Saying that, though he was a banker, but still a business is a business.
Correct.
So my financial mistakes I would say I should have learned about finances at a very early age. Okay. Which I would not say I regret, but I think I should have learned my finances well at the very initial stages. That could have helped me in a better way. So I think the financial, I would say literacy is very important. not only as an entrepreneur, I think every woman should understand where the finances are.
Okay.
What is it? And I think you are the best guru for that.
Yeah.
But I think we are losing track
Yeah.
on we are, or maybe the way we are, our upbringing is, we need to
Correct.
need to kind of
Okay.
streamline that.
To connect this, I just wanted to take another question from you. Like, what do you think now? See, there are a lot of women, like they marry to a very good, well settled family. They have enough money, their husband is working good, or they have a business, their own business and all. Still, do you think women should have money in their hand?
Maria, I think this I would think 30 years back, or if I didn't even think of it.
Yeah.
But I think that is the most foolish thing a woman can do. Thinking that, I'm marrying a rich man isn't the solution for anything.
Yeah.
Being in this women groups and all that, I see women are really not being happy with what they are.
Correct.
Money, it does not get you happiness. Remember that
Yeah.
one thing. You may have money, but if you don't have your own identity,
Yeah.
and you haven't done anything in your life, that money will not help you in any ways. So not even my house, when my house help comes in, and then they say that my husband has asked me not to work. So first thing I always tell them is, please don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't work for money. Just don't think that we are here for. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's a byproduct,
Yeah.
as you said. It's something which follows. But here we do it for our passion.
Yeah.
We do it for our, for our own identity. Today we sign our own checks, or we do our own transfers. We use.
Correct.
Of course, we are not people who just go and flaunt our money, but we understand the value of money when you do it yourself.
Correct. Now, why I asked this question is financial independence. Like many times, even though they have money, lot of money in their house or like their spouse, but when asking that money, they feel that, okay, it is not mine, right? Okay, maybe sometimes even they can encounter that question, why you need so much of money? But if you have money with yourself, like with your own work, whatever you are done, that independence is something different.
Correct.
So in Women's Day, when we celebrate Women's Day, only on that day, some people come and like appreciate their ladies or girls, but later they forget. And when they don't have money, they feel like what I can say, helpless. So in that note, what I asked, like whether women should have money in their hand or not, their own money, like in the sense, it may be passion, it may be whatever the work they are doing. So in that way, I asked, like, how financial independence is important for women.
I think every aspect financial independence is
Correct.
important. Taking your own decisions, buying things for yourself. You don't have to ask like how we do it with our father, with our brother, with our spouse.
Yeah.
I think that financial freedom, every individual wants it, not just a woman.
Correct.
So not just for a woman, but I think a financial independence we all
need. Today we talk about especially why women need.
Women.
Yeah.
Women need the most because I think they take care not themselves.
Yeah.
They take care of the family first.
Correct.
So they need the most than anybody else.
Yes. Okay. So for now, people who are thinking about starting an entrepreneurship, especially women, like what is your input? Like when they have to start and why they have to start entrepreneurship, or to do something which resonate their passion, or which they can think that, okay, I have to do this, when they have to start that. Because you started at the age of 24, I started at the age of 27, because even I started my entrepreneurship, as you said, like I was also giving tuitions, and then I earned 1,000 rupees when I was in SSLC. So that gave me freedom. Like, so when they have to start earning money, or when they have to start like doing something which they like.
I don't think there's a particular time, age, date. There's nothing. And entrepreneurship starts from the day you start thinking for yourself, or I think more than yourself, for the community.
Correct.
As a giver. So now when I started, I thought about, first initially I started thinking that, okay, if this business happens, it will help my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Okay, so it starts from there.
Yeah.
But the least did I know that helping my brother-in-law would help me in turn.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it starts from the day you think that I need to give.
Yeah.
And an entrepreneur, I would say, is need not be you have an office, set up, you have these, you're paying your taxes. And entrepreneurship is even a woman who's like referring people and saying,
Correct.
I'll help you. That is
Yeah.
also part of entrepreneurship, as
Correct.
always I've felt so.
Yeah.
So it doesn't start with your age.
Yeah.
We have so many fantastic examples in the whole world. We have McDonald's, we started after 60s, and we have so many examples. So there's no age.
Yeah.
Absolutely no age.
Whenever you feel ready, you have to start.
Are ready, you are there to give.
Yeah. Correct.
Is where you start.
Okay. When you discuss about giving, as connecting the dots now, we are a part of different networking groups. Now, my question is how networking has helped you to develop your entrepreneurship skills or develop your business, and why we need networking, by the way.
Okay. So first question, answering this to you is, as I told you initially, I love meeting people.
Yeah.
Whatever said and done, I can connect with anybody, everybody. So my first networking group was BNI.
Okay.
BNI, I was there for around 5 years, and BNI is where I learned how to network. And I remember a friend telling me the problem is we don't ask for business.
Yeah.
Okay. Even in Bible it's written, ask and you shall receive. So it's like we don't do that. So my first lesson I learned there. Yeah. And after that has never been looking back. Networking groups, what it helped me personally has been, I never went there seeking for business. None of them. And I think most of the associations know that when I go and ask them, what do you do?
Correct.
And how can I help you to connect?
Correct.
So I have always seen is when I give business, I have seen a lot of people come with a lot of guilt and say that, hey, Laveena, you've given me so much of business. Yeah. Give us an opportunity to help you.
Correct.
So that helps, like, wow, now this is what actually you want. Yes. Correct. But giving, so when you help others, it comes back. Yeah. So whatever association, givers gain. Yeah, we have it. So whenever getting members, right? So I find it very foolish when people ask me, what do I get from there? Yeah. It's not what you get from there. What are you ready to give? Correct. So I think that helped me a lot with that mindset when I entered these organization is what gave me. Yeah. I think more than that, or not only getting help, I think it is like a family. It's like a family. Yeah, you can share anything there with the close. You learn a lot of things. You learn a lot of things, and also your visibility. Correct. People know that you exist. Correct. See, if we were not part of any of the organizations today, we wouldn't have been even sitting here. Correct. Correct. So that visibility and that credibility is set there. Correct. Once that is done, your business grows. Yes. Now we'll come to an end where I just wanted to ask you, you are balancing your business, you are managing your family now, your two boys are grown up. Okay, so now your husband is also supporting in your business where he left his job and full time he is an entrepreneur with you. Now, how do you manage everything together? And especially we have a lot of stress and lot of things to take care. How do you manage your time? What is the discipline you follow in your life, and what is the routine you follow so that it can be a motivation to many of us? Okay, so to follow the earlier question which you asked me, stress is at times it gets a little worse, especially when you have stress from you have in an entrepreneurship you don't have just one stress. Correct. You have today you have labor issues. Yeah. You have client issues, you have material delivery issues, you have staff issues, and you have your own health issues. Yeah. So that adds to the stress. And that cannot be measured. It cannot be planned in beforehand saying that I'm going to have this stress today. Correct. So we are prepared for everyday stress. Yeah. Mentally prepared, emotionally. See, last 20 years of business has also not only evolved in my business, but within myself, I've emotionally grown. Yeah. So I think moment you know that it is okay. Yeah. This will happen and you try to sort them out one by one. Yeah. I think handling stress becomes easy. Correct. And another thing what I found is if your intentions are right, you did not, if you have to tell your client that, yes, this was not done intentionally, this happened. Yeah. You're trying to convey that this is not we intended to, but it happened. Correct. I think that helps. Communication. I think I think coming from a college and then married life, unless you're working, communication. I think 20 years have taught me the communication value, the importance of communication.
Yes.
Because I think I was lacking there. So that discipline is very important. The communication, and then it is like we talk it. I mean, we communicate to our client what the issues can be, informing them beforehand that this could arise. And only experience can teach you that.
Yeah.
You can't become an entrepreneur and tell you these are the problems. Because for us, every site, every project comes with its own challenges.
Correct.
They are not the replication what we do. So discipline of I would say both mentally, emotionally, and telling yourself that it's okay, and then you cry for that night, and then morning you just wipe your tears, and then you're back to your work. I think that resilience, if an entrepreneur has, then that's what makes an entrepreneur.
Correct. Correct. Yeah, that is such a lovely lessons which you have shared here. I think we lack many a times this thing, and we think that okay, stress means or like depression. People go into depression where they are not able to manage that.
Yes.
I think these are all part and parcel of our life.
Yes.
Yeah, we should accept that. That is the first important. We should aware. Okay, this is what is coming in. So I should accept that challenge, and I should take it forward or go forward. That is the most important thing we have to listen.
Acceptance is also, that's not the end of it.
Yeah, correct.
That's not the end. And I'll share this very important thing which I learned around a couple of years back, is what is your goal?
Yeah.
If your goal is clear, the small hurdles do not give you any
That's a stepping stone to achieve that goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we keep seeing our steps, smaller steps, we'll only be stuck there.
Yeah.
But if we focus on our ultimate goal,
correct,
then these are not which matter.
That is nothing.
It is nothing.
Yeah.
So the pain, the problems, the struggle, whichever you've gone, is nothing. But your goal is important. So when I learned that, I think I've never looked back after that.
Correct.
I've never looked back. Whatever came in, I accepted it.
Yeah.
Tried to improve, tried to change.
Yeah.
And move on.
Okay. So as we come to an conclusion, like as we are celebrating International Women's Day in this March month, a lot of people are celebrating in different days. Okay, for us it is every day is International Women's Day. But of course, I just wanted to ask, to become an empowered woman, what is the most important thing every woman should have? Empowering women. What is the most important thing they should have, or what is the one message you wanted to give to all our mothers, wives, and like what you can say, that beautiful souls of our ladies? Yeah.
I think firstly, very important, Maria, is we should stop thinking that we are less, or we don't know, or we are, don't try to tell that, we do not know, or we are not exposed, we don't know how the world is. Stop demotivating yourself. Every individual is, they has all the capabilities of getting into and doing something in their life in different manners.
Correct.
We women emotionally are a little low. We need to build our emotional quotient very strong.
Yes.
And to tell that, don't take everything personal.
Yeah.
So we women are so used to that person has looked at me. Why has it looked at me? So don't get into the small nitty-gritty. Keep your focus, keep your goal, and keep going.
Yeah.
I think we women should learn it. We have a lot of capabilities. I have seen women entrepreneurs. We've had discussions where women their integrities are strong.
Correct.
Their intentions are good.
Yeah.
And they have the capability of delivering right things, right time, right products.
Yeah.
So we have so much of talent, and we know exactly how to balance things.
Correct.
So my message to people would be we women need to stand strong, forget all our other factors which pulled us down, and keep going.
Yes.
And empowering, when we empower each other, is where we all grow.
Correct. That I can really see in you, like every organization where you are a part of it, like you always try to help others, help other, especially women entrepreneurs, to come forward in their lives.
I think
thank you so much for that. Even I have experienced that in my life when I just started my entrepreneurship, and I always see you as a role model for that. Thank you so much for being a strong woman in our community, in our different organizations, and being a backbone of for entire society and community. Thank you so much
you
for
so
that.
much.
Last word, every woman deserves what?
I think a little support.
Yeah.
A little, yeah, I think a support is emotional support at times.
Yeah.
Hear them out
Yeah.
and don't judge them.
Yeah.
Don't judge them.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Dear audience, she is Laveena from Riya Interiors. We just started her entrepreneurship journey just to help her brother-in-law and to help her neighbor. Connected the dots there, and today she is handling all HNI clients, and like she's doing a very beautifully interior designs, and she's executing the project as well. If definitely in our podcast you have seen a lot of pictures here where she has delivered those projects. You can directly connect to Laveena here, and you can see her every day in your life by seeing all the interior designs she is executing. Thank you so much, Laveena, for being here.
Thank you so much
for your valuable time.
Thank you.
Definitely, this podcast has helped a lot of our women entrepreneurs or women who are planning to take up entrepreneurship and stand with their own, expressing their love, expressing their community, expressing their thoughts to others, and live their life with dignity. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.